Toyota Vets. More car, less cash.
iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting at iDiskiTimes.co.za. So number one, the game so was suspended. There was lightning. Maybe it was the 60th minute of that game, and then they lost the lights at that game. So I will just quickly summarize what we saw in that game. Whenever you see this video, whatever you know about that game, we are just talking about what we saw up until the 60th minute. So Moroka Swallows had a man advantage. It was still 0-0 around the 60th minute. Kaizer Chiefs Edmilson Dove got a red card. It was really an uninteresting game, to be genuinely honest, especially in the first half. A lot of crosses from Kaizer Chiefs. Khanye, just tell me your thoughts about the game, sir.
Yeah, Nkulego, very disappointed. Both teams, not only Kaizer Chiefs or only Swallows, both teams, the way they apply themselves for the game. I mean, you can tell. I think Swallows. I mean, these players' mindset, I don't think they are ready to play. Swallows. I mean, they can't. As a team, they can't combine. Goal kick, very simple thing, basic. Goal kick, start the build up. Sucking Kaizer Chiefs to come. They're not doing that. Most of nama goal kick, each and every ball alphumela ngaphandle beki ball lalusha phambili kuyi goal kick going forward. It tells you ukuthi you don't trust your players yet. A technical team Moroka Swallows, obviously they have to take a blame. I mean, these players, you can tell they are new. I mean, I saw Mango Cheku Kapaltino Mango good game. For me, he look unfit. One of the best players for me, a favorite. Good Africa is a piece I chose second half. Me Nagimeng Mazuka Paltino Bigmela shy target. But it tells you good mindset. I don't think Swallows players they are ready to play because of Lama problem now. And these players were signing in. I wanna know and others are new. Yes, some challenging in Bonidem Tetra, but others you can tell but on the team Yonki disjointed Swallows. Mindset, they're playing just coming with the hope of it raw. Obviously we're playing Kaizer Chiefs. If we don't gonna maybe throw with Kaizer Chiefs so we can beat Kaizer Chiefs. Aside in the Kaizer Chiefs, very disappointing, man. Too many long balls. Yeah. Too many crosses. Very disappointed, mfethu. I mean, Chivaviro Modi, Kigentoli, up front, they look heavy. It's very disappointing. No individual brilliance in their team. Agekofunu carry team. It's a responsibility. Even if there's a whole up, I'm going with somebody to push to step. That ube a character. I'm sorry, very disappointing. I mean, these players are very experienced players. In the middle, Castillo, passing players, losing the ball passer. Very disappointing. We need to be honest. So,
what did you think about that red card incident at Edmilson Dove?
Yeah, I think we started for a team. Kapaltino Manga, that's why I'm clever to him. We are more star, I mean, those unfit. Ugutakate in the Papatima King got over it was wrong. 3 center back, why stretching? Umuntu one stretcher. Just come close nearer to each other. Lepo la malphuma la phakathi kwenu somebody mhlambe anga stretcher lwini. Yabona bekungaba easy nokuthi nemark mangabe uyamshoot over somebody could recover. Mhlambe kube alwini le lapho. But now ni stretchile knowing good and no speed. So Kapaltino Mango enye to face ipale Kaizer Chiefs bona ba face le. So good run from him. That was clever ukuthi angene phambi kwa Dove. And Dove make wrong. Well deserved with a red card. We chatted for it up. Yes.
All right. The way that Chiefs were playing, it was clear that there were, as you mentioned, there were a lot of crosses. And I think we need to start being fair. That's a plan by that coach. He's planning and he's deciding what he and crosses. And we saw a lot of them in the first half as well. What do you think about that? Why is that coach playing that way? And I also mentioned the fact that if it was Molefe Ntege or Atazwane, I think at this point they would have been throwing stones at Coach Cavin Johnson. Do you think we are at that point where the fans are going to be pissed off with Cavin Johnson?
Yeah, obviously they are pissed off. Folks who are Milford. Milford, very, very angry on my fans. Yes, so Kevin Fetu is an interim coach. We need to be honest, but now he's in charge. He's the head coach currently. So, we came here last week. Milford, I think fans are very upset. Disappointing foot today as well. Approach a game. I mean, it's a disaster. I need to be honest. I mean, so Kevin because I'm combiner, knowing with these Kaizer Chiefs average players, but we are combiner. But now, why this game? Very disappointed from him. I love Minu Kevin, but he need to be responsible for this. We can't lie. I mean, I'm a very straightforward person. He is responsible for ukuthi kudlalwe diagonal balls umuntu ongapha crosselwe ngale. I don't understand why must play with crosses. I mean identity mina bengithi mabamletha ngiyamazi ukuthi umuntu ozobuilda i-team ukuthi okay let's play chance noma ngabe uyabona ukuthi they lose in style, but now if he's going to play this way kula ngizomcriticize khona, but it doesn't mean him ukuthi he's a bad coach. He's one of the best, but ngendlela yenza ngayo, I mean even today I'm very very disappointed. You can't play so many instruct, especially players. You can tell these players they've been told let's play long balls and crosses in the box. Even if there's no one in the box, just cross the ball. I'm very disappointed, honestly.
All right, last one. The game, 30 minutes left. There's Thunder, with 10 men down, the Chiefs. How do you think that game was going to unfold? Because it started to look like Ingati Shota Swallows. If you had a game, how did you think that game was going to unfold with 30 minutes left, the Chiefs and 10 men down?
Very difficult to tell because one, even Kaizer Chiefs themselves, Nabo, and look at bench labo, and they didn't look as if they will score. Yeah. We need to be honest. Yeah, in terms of Babengono, in terms of energy, the breeze, we are pulling up, they pulling there, but it's a combination, technically moving the ball, playing off the ball, creating chances, no way. So, Bebanga got a problem with set piece, but the set piece is anybody's ball. So, Solos themselves, but they are finna about the 10 minutes, after the red card, they are leading in terms of in number, a grounding, but you couldn't tell. As ngisho, that's why ngibuza ukuthi i-team kaMusa yadlala kanje indaba. Ile nto kujoba ngisho nguleko, some of the players we are release and then we bring them back. I don't think they are ready, and my problem abasazi ukuthi bawasolvile na. And yeah, I mean I deserve ukuthi vele noma ngabe sebayiqeda iGrand.
Yeah. Okay, I think the rules wouldn't allow that, but we'll see. I'm sure by the time you see this video, maybe you'll have a better picture of what happens in that game. I was very surprised that as soon as there was a red card, it didn't look like Swallows were the team with 11 men. But that doesn't mean that Chiefs were looking like they were going to score as well. It just didn't look like there was an imbalance numerically for both teams. There we are, then we can't wait for 2 or 3 hours. I can't let the guys just sit here for 2 or 3 hours. We watched that game for 60 minutes, and this is just our thoughts in that 60 minutes. It was very disappointing to watch that game and long balls and all of that nonsense that was playing. Yeah, iDiskiTV, iDiskiTimes, Sports Betting. Thank you for watching us.